Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 4th of July parade in Penfield. Don Alhart along with Terry Clifford.
Hey,
Give her
good
a
morning,
warm
everybody.
welcome.
Thanks for coming out today. What an absolutely awesome day to celebrate all things Penfield.
And we certainly are. The parade is coming down 5 Mile Line right now, so it should be rounding that corner in just a moment or so. We are going to try to guide you through that. So as we have the units pass in review, we'll let you know exactly who is walking along, and feel free to cheer them on as we welcome all of the 4th of July festivities. There are a lot of festivities, Terry, that are taking place on Independence Day in Penfield, and we want to remind people of some of those. Not only the parade here, but the Bach to Rock music groups begin at 6 o'clock tonight. All of those activities taking effect at Harris Wayland Park. And Allegro, and of course, leading up to the big fireworks, too, tonight.
Yes, absolutely. When my dog and cat go in the basement, where they're much happier, and we go in the backyard and just watch it go, which is awesome.
Sometimes the best views are from your own house.
Yeah, without a doubt. Hey, you know what? Before things get here, the summer concert series begins July 11th here in Penfield. It's the Summer Tuesday concerts at the Amphitheater and the Kiwanis stage. It begins with the Swooners on July 11th. Jumbo Shrimp will be here, John Dady, and more. So just keep an eye on the Penfield Rec page. You'll get all the information that you need, and all performances start at 6:30.
I want to take a moment, look at the parade marshals, because they will pass in review, and they do so quickly sometimes,
right, that
we don't have time to give you all of their background. So we have a moment here, and maybe we can talk a little bit about them. Elmer Pankratz, a longtime resident, member of the Penfield community since 1950, has 3 children, 5 grandchildren, has been active in the Penfield community in over 70 years, including a charter member of the Faith Lutheran Church. Proud World War II veteran as well. So we will talk more about him as he passes through, but sometimes it's helpful for you to have that information. They'll pass through. We talk as fast as we can, but we don't have time to give you all the background that our parade marshals truly deserve. Have awarded several honors for his distinguished service with oak leaf clusters, the European, African, Middle Eastern campaign ribbon as well. So Elmer Pankratz, one of 2 parade marshals today.
Rick Gough is our second. He's an upstanding citizen, and he's a leader in the community. And although not originally from the town of Penfield, Rick has become a fixture in the community, relocating here in 1978. Proudly serves as the post commander for the Braman Post 1229 of the American Legion, past post and county commander for the Veterans of Foreign Wars. He was a member of several other organizations, including the AMVETS, Korean Defense Veterans of America, and Voyager 111 of the 40 and 8. He is an ardent supporter and advocate for active and retired U.S. military members, and Rick himself, a decorated veteran serving in the United States Army, the 7th Infantry Division in Korea. He was instrumental in the creation of the Penfield Heroes Wall recently at the Penfield Community Center. And if you haven't had a chance to see that, it is sobering and absolutely beautiful. Rick and his wife, Pat, have raised their family in Penfield, including their children, Rachel, Kate, and Frank.
Trivia question for everybody. When you hear 40 and 8, what do you think of? That locomotive? Am I off base or not? You know, the...
I think of almost 20 years ago.
I know I'm getting older, but 40 and 8 to me, every time I went to a parade, 40 and 8 was that big locomotive that was part of the parade. I don't think it's part of a parade anymore. They probably don't have the locomotive anymore. It's been replaced with a jet, but 40 and 8, I remember over on University Avenue, I think, and I remember the big locomotive that they used to have. So that gives you a little background. I think we can give them a proper salute when they come through as our parade marshals, and you'll know more about them than we'll have time to share when they pass very quickly.
You're in for a great day. Don and I were commenting that, you know, last year's parade, a little bit lighter, and of course we're coming back from COVID a little bit at a time. But today, you've got a lot of people marching by you today, a lot of bands, we've got horses, you know, the Mountain Patrol, they're always near and dear to my heart. But it's going to be a great day. You're in for a wonderful parade.
And they should be coming down 5 Mile Line. We'll look for an update, and of course, once this kicks off, it'll move very quickly. A lot of music to share with you, and a lot of people to pass in review. So we will wait for them to round the corner on 5 Mile Line onto Penfield Road.
Okay, this is me, and I'm just a little bizarre at times, which is no surprise to most people. But when I had the opportunity to do this for the first time with Don last year, and it was an honor. It was a great event. And in the middle of the winter, it was the end of February. It was the middle of a snowstorm. And I was sort of thinking back on the 4th of July parade, and I watched it on YouTube. I don't know if you can do this or if you even have the inkling, but you can watch these on YouTube, not only last year's, but several of them. And it just sort of warms you up from the inside out.
And we are live on YouTube now, right? So, if you have your phones with you, people that used to live in Penfield, or maybe there's somebody at home right now or in one of the adult homes here, send them a text or tweet it out that you can share this parade right now live on YouTube. So I will do that myself right now. I got to do that. I'm going to take a picture of us. Can I do that? Let's see. And let people know that we're out here. All right. First step done, so we'll tweet that out. Urge you to do the same. I see people getting their phones ready, so share a little bit of the 4th of July celebration here in Penfield. We were sharing a little bit of our history. In 1983, you said?
I moved here. Yeah, we moved here in 1983. Yeah. That's when we bought our first house here. We actually moved here in 81, right after we got married. We lived in Penfield, but at the top of Browncroft Hill at Landing Heights, which I always thought I lived in Brighton, and at one point we're like, no, you don't. And then we moved to right next to Big Oak Golf Course, which I thought we lived in East Rochester, but we didn't. We lived in Penfield, so we've been here the whole time.
All right, we talked about the Mounted Patrol, and I think we are about to begin the official parade for the 4th of July here in Penfield.
Look at this. Look at those beautiful, well, they're all horses. Iron horse and 2 4-legged ones. Absolutely great. We do get started with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. And of course, they provide our law enforcement. I see them every morning at 4 a.m. on my way to work.
We got Sammy and Lincoln there.
Yes.
Sammy's a 21-year-old, was that Percheron?
Percheron, yeah. Oh my gosh. Lincoln's a 15-year-old Percheron Cross. Lincoln can be seen at work patrolling the county parks, the shopping centers, and all along the canal path. Our Monroe County Sheriff, Undersheriff, Corey Brown, he is joined by members of the motorcycle unit, the road patrol, and the mounted. Lincoln, by the way, loves neck scratches and apples. And little peppermint wheels, okay? I know this firsthand. My horse friends love their peppermint wheels.
We have Under Sheriff Corey Brown, who is with us today. They've been probably a little too busy this past week and been in the news quite a bit, but we appreciate all of the cooperation between the Sheriff's Department, our Rochester Police Department, and of course the State Police, State Troopers, which are following right behind them as well. Good to have you with us in our 4th of July parade. And that brings us right to the starting line, Terry, of the New York State Police, who are following as well.
New York State Police established in 1917. Now, they follow a simple philosophy: to provide whatever level of service or assistance is necessary and to complement or supplement as appropriate the efforts of all local law enforcement. New York State Police organized into a division headquarters in Albany with 11 separate troops. And we thank them for what they do each and every day.
The U.S. Navy Color Guard is passing in review as well. Rochester's U.S. Navy Color Guard comprised of active duty and reserve sailors led by Lieutenant Richard Wynn. Good to have you with us today. We salute you and all that you do for our country and our service. All right, we told you about the parade marshals. Let's have a round of applause now for Elmer Pankratz and Rick Gough. We have shared with you the background, as we said before. Elmer, a longtime resident, beloved member of our community since 1950. Rick Gough, an upstanding citizen, although not originally from the town of Penfield, become a fixture here since relocating in 1978. Elmer Pankratz, Rick Gough, thank you for being our parade marshals this year in the 4th of July parade in Penfield.
Oh, I love a Mini Cooper. Don't you love a Mini Cooper? They're great cars.
Braman Post 1229 of the American Legion. Rich Perduto should be walking along here. Let me see if I can find Rich, a former neighbor. And Post Commander Rich Waldo as well. Braman Post 1229. That was part of your Mini Cooper, too.
1963 Plymouth Valiant. 2023 Mini Cooper. 1962 Studebaker. A Studebaker and a Toyota Solara. Oh, nice.
You're able to put the top down for this year's parade.
Yes.
Penfield Town Board members now. Supervisor Debbie Draw. Councilwoman Linda Cole, who probably is taking more. I got to take pictures of her. I got to get a picture of Linda taking a picture of us. Because if I don't, I always have to have video. Whoop, I got that on the wrong side here.
We have Town Clerk Amy Steckloff, and Town Justice James Mully, and Town Justice Paula Metzler.
It was good to see you, and thank you for being part of our parade here today. Councilman Bob Ochtenden is also marching with us. Town Clerk Amy Steckloff. Our town justices as well. We hear some music here, Terry.
It is awesome. Did you know the Penfield Fire Company is 100% volunteer, and this is their 100% volunteer Penfield Fire Company and Band. Penfield Fire Company operates 3 fire stations, 8 pieces of emergency apparatus within the Penfield Fire District, which is roughly 30 square miles. And we thank you for keeping us safe each and every day. They respond 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Now, if you're 18 years or older and you want to become a volunteer firefighter, they would enjoy the opportunity to speak with you. The Penfield Fire Company, taking pride in helping their neighbors, look forward to you joining the team. Just go to penfieldfire.org. Click on that volunteer tab. And now the Penfield Volunteer Emergency Ambulance Service.
Founded in 1966 to meet the increased call volume of over 4,000 calls annually, Penfield Ambulance maintains a fleet of 5 ambulances. 2 to 4 are staffed by a combination of volunteer members and employees throughout the 24-hour day.
And that ambulance rounding the corner, we'll see them. They are in a long line, a long procession with the Penfield Fire District. So that ambulance coming just in a few moments. But look at the equipment. We are reminded of the dedication, just the volunteers, Terry, to take care of this equipment, to be on standby, and to respond to those emergency calls. Just a small portion of the equipment available in Penfield passing now gives you a little better feeling of security, I think.
Well, I'm grateful to say that the fire company has responded to calls at my house when I got a little too ambitious with my stove. And the ambulance company has responded to my house as well, and I'm very, very grateful for both of them.
We see the Penfield Volunteer Ambulance passing in review right now. They were founded in 1966. That's the year I started at Channel 13. So my career is as old as the Penfield Ambulance Company, I guess. They've got 5 ambulances. I guess safe to say we're both still rolling along.
Yes, absolutely. Grateful to say that.
Good to see everybody. Happy 4th of July indeed. The Webster Fire Department will be passing after the Penfield Ambulance. I think we have a few more pieces of equipment from Penfield Volunteer Ambulance. Penfield Public Library. Penfield Public Library engaging our community in lifelong learning for over 80 years. And they have over 375,000 items have been circulated. They are in the midst of the Penfield Ambulance, so we've got a little bit of the library in there and behind them as well. There's the Penfield Library, Terry.
Penfield Library is one place that I am absolutely excited to begin to enjoy in my retirement. I'll be hanging out, taking a little nap in front of the fireplace in those comfy chairs. And I may read. Thank you guys for all you do. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Now we have the Webster Fire Department, I think. They were formed in 1905. And incorporated in 1906, serving the residents of the village of Webster and Terry. We're always reminded of the mutual aid that is so important on the east side of Monroe County.
Absolutely, and always ready to serve each other willingly. This particular first truck from Phillips Road, close by and absolutely beautiful. Now, I don't know how far the middle truck is going. I mean, looks like something that Fred Flintstone could take care of. But just the same, I'm sure it's helpful.
If you have a little fire, we send the little truck.
That's
it's
right.
as simple as that. The bigger
right.
the fire, the bigger the truck. West Webster is also passing in review. I'm not sure if the little truck belongs to Webster or West Webster.
It's West Webster.
All right,
Thank
they're
you.
going to claim credit for that little one.
Thank you very much.
That looks like fun. I like that one.
That's the kind that let me
that
drive.
That little one got a siren too?
Nice.
I got to get a picture of this one.
West Webster Volunteer Fire Department, serving residents of the village of Webster, East Webster Fire District, and of course, as Don mentioned, the Northeast Penfield Fire District faithfully for more than 100 years. From its beginning to present, Webster Volunteer Fire Department has remained an all-volunteer department. I love that truck. I'm not good at gauging, but this sweet truck looks brand new to me.
Yeah,
is it? It is.
This looks like a
nice.
Looks like a Darth Vader Star Wars.
It does.
Fire truck.
It really does. This is a sweet ride.
Legislator Paul Dondorfer is in his second term representing District 9, the town of Penfield.
Hello,
Chair
Paul.
of the Public Safety. His wife Bobby Jo, and son Antonio. He's running now for a third term.
Oh, God bless you, Paul. Thank you. Whoops.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
take
Thank
you up
very
on
much.
that. Hi. Thanks for coming out
And
today. Hello.
in the middle there, Jeff Leanhouse. Jeff, give us a wave here. We want to let you lost in the crowd. Jeff is also walking, a candidate for town supervisor, winning the primary. Give a bigger wave, Jeff. We got to give you more attention there.
There you go.
There he is. Jeff, congratulations on your victory. We look forward to the campaign this year.
Fairport Crew Club providing opportunities for youth in grades 6 through 12 to learn to row and be a part of competitive rowing. We're located on the Erie Canal in Fairport.
And it looks like they're welcoming a new roller there. FairportCrew.org if you'd like more information on that. All right, it's time to strike up the band, and you're the music queen, so I don't interfere with music introduction. This may not be, I don't know if they got a country song or not, but we'll find out.
It's Prime Time Brass. Yeah.
Whoa.
Mardi Gras comes to P-Town. Very, very nice. Primetime Brass performing during Mardi Gras in New Orleans. And we just saw why.
Thank them, too, for all they do in the community.
Oh, my gosh.
During COVID, they were helping to get iPads to people in hospitals and do a lot more work as well.
They infuse
Well, what do we have
happiness. Here? All right, Penfield Central School District, Scooby-Doo, Tigger's here, Elmo, Cookie Monster, Barney, Big Bird, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Garfield, and Eeyore. Clifford the Big Red Dog. That's the man right there. All right. Penfield Central School District's new electric school bus is here. The electric buses are expected to go into service for the 2023-2024 school year, and that should be, well, almost in time for us to open up our brand new transportation department and bus garage, which is very exciting and a long time coming. Kindergarten parents will want to circle the evenings of August 7th and 8th for Penfield Strives for School Bus Safety. It's a program that'll help get their kids ready to jump on that big yellow bus.
And it makes no sound. Doesn't sound like the old school bus, you know?
It's quiet.
Look how quiet that is.
And again, looks like a sweet ride. Hey, you know what? They always need drivers and attendants. So if you are so inclined, go to penfield.edu.
We have the Cancer Support Community at the Gildas Club. Gildas Club has been helping people diagnosed with cancer now for over 64 years, providing emotional support and social programs at no charge. We thank you for all that you do. I see the sign, but you know where Joe Morelli is? Always with the people.
Absolutely.
He's off to the side there by Big Bird, I think. That's
right.
That's his running mate. Joe Morelli's got a new running mate this year. Big Bird is teaming up to get that Sesame Street vote. It's very important.
It is very important. Headquarters there in the Strong Museum of Play.
I think he's holding a meeting over there. We can't get him to keep walking.
He's definitely holding court, but then again, Joe Morelli typically does do that. So much so that everyone has a sheet of information here that they've given Don and I, but under Joe Morelli it says, no commentary needed. There he is.
At least it didn't say no comment.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
no
true.
Commentary,
That's true.
So. We figured you were holding a meeting with a constituent over there. And he was, see? Solving problems as he walks along. A round of applause for our Congressman Joe Morelli. Thank you for being part of our 4th of July parade. See that little red beetle? You won't see any beetles in your yard, though, if you use Bercolo.
Actually, Don, you'll see one in my yard. This Bercolo lawn and landscape beetle gave me the inspiration to buy one for myself. And in retirement, I bought a 2003 yellow bug. And it's every bit as cool as that one is, but that one looks like a ladybug. I've always loved it.
All right.
They do lawn care, they do landscaping, planting, hardscaping, and they also have a garden center open to the public at 2755 Penfield Road.
Bach to Rock, America's Music School. Passing along there now, look at that. Saxophone, guitar. We're ready to rock and roll here a little bit.
Absolutely.
And we also want to welcome the Sea Dragons Swim Club. That's a competitive swim club for kids ages 5 to 19, providing coaching and instruction to about 35 young people, hosting travel swim meets across the country.
My daughter was lucky enough and honored to swim with the Sea Dragons for many years in the late 90s, early 2000s. It's a great club. And I'll just remind everybody that these guys could save your life at any given time. It's more than a sport. It is one that's going to keep you healthy for the rest of your life. So keep
that
swimming.
Little scooter, that's a tough one to maneuver. Look at that thing.
Yeah, I'll say.
I need one for each leg, I think. I don't think I could maneuver that. We have Wickham Farms going to be passing a review now in the heart of Penfield with over 30 attractions, flower fields. We thanked them last year for the 100th celebration of our Rotary Sunshine Camp, and we have the Rotary logo here as well. Wickham Farms was helping out. This is the Rotary Club, though, that's coming first, I think. I don't know where Wickham disappeared to. Well, they're with Penfield Rotary. That's why. They're all together. We want to thank them. We want to take a moment to think of Nels Carmen, who was always marching in this parade for Penfield Rotary. We lost him this past year, and a wonderful, wonderful gentleman. But Wickham Farms, Terry, did the maze last year for our Sunshine Camp 100th anniversary. So all of Rotary working together. Camp Hackamo out at the Sunshine Camp. We know that all of the Rotarians are proud of that, and Wickham Farms, we thank them for their cooperation as well. All right, our national anthem. We didn't want to interrupt that, but we want to tell you about Penfield Hope, Philip the Van Ministry, and Penfield Hope on the road daily, picking up perishable and non-perishable food items from Wegmans and Target and delivering them to Food Link agencies. And the Knights of Columbus and St. Joseph's as well, marching in review here.
Yes, there they are. Philip the Van is, as you said, on the road daily. Penfield Hope is at 1771 Penfield Road, committed to walking with clients on a path to family and housing stability. And I do thank the Knights of Columbus from St. Joe's. Thank you very much. They do a lot of great things in our community and also in my parish of St. Joseph's.
We say hello to the Fairport Fire Department, dedicated volunteers serving the village of Fairport and the town of Parenton since 1877. Dancing along here as well. Look at, we got some moves here.
That's great. That is awesome. Fairport Fire Department providing fire, rescue, emergency medical services, again, 24/7.
Now that movement I was talking about is the Rock Royals step and dance team.
Yeah, there you go.
They're stepping and dancing right here. Come on, let's go. I saw those moves a moment ago.
Officially formed on September 3rd, 2022 by head step coach Jamaris Williams.
Here we go.
Head dance coach London Knight. All right, here we go.
Which one?
Nice job.
All right.
Absolutely awesome. The Royals have participated in a winter showcase and a breakout video shoot for Black History Month, and their performance, they've recently set the floor on fire as they highlighted and performed down at their own official showcase, letting the world know that royalty has arrived. Not a day in my life have I been able to do this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome!
All right. Lollipop Farm, the Humane Society for Greater Rochester, celebrating 150 years of helping people with animals in our community. I know a lot of the radio folks join with Channel 13 every year for the
Sure.
telethon for Lollipop Farm.
We got a guy there right now named Big Country. We've been trying to get him adopted. He's one of the longest running residents of Lollipop Farm. He's in foster care right now, but he's a sweetheart. And if you've got room in your home and in your heart, Big Country's gonna make you a very, very happy, perfect family. So give him a look. He's on Lollipop's website right now, and he is a sweetheart. And Ricky's Towing Services, they have got Patriots for First Responders.
And we want to say hello to Penfield Players, a nonprofit community theater organization. They've been around for 59 seasons now, one of the oldest continuing theater groups in the Rochester area. We're getting a little sample of their performance right now as well.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
I don't think I've ever seen a bullwhip in person. Yeah, go to that side. That's awesome. Their next season, Lobby Hero in fall 23 and Moon Over Buffalo in spring 24.
All right.
That is awesome.
Feadan Or Pipe Band, one of 4 pipe bands in the Rochester area. They've been founded here in 1995. All right.
One of 4 pipe bands in the greater Rochester area, founded in 1995. And bagpipes get to me every single time.
All right, Adam Bello is working the crowd as well. I saw him over there meeting with some of the constituents. Our Monroe County Executive, welcome to our 4th of July parade in Penfield.
County Executive Bello has worked to attract new businesses and industries in our region, supporting existing small businesses and making sure to overlook all the public assets, such as our county's 23 beautiful parks, ensuring that our community is a great place to live, to work, and to raise a family.
Our Monroe County Clerk, Jamie Romeo, has joined us as well. Good to have you in our 4th of July parade. Next year, we're going to have a rolling DMV office. You can renew your license with Jamie as she walks along the parade route.
That would be awesome.
Huh? I'll try to be innovative here.
We can do it electronically.
Jamie, thank you for being part of our parade this year.
Good morning. Same to you. Thank you very much.
All right, the Penfield Community Garden was established in 2009, trying to bring sustainable organic gardening to our Penfield community.
Located at 5 Mile Line Road, they provide children's classes and adult enrichment programs through the Penfield Rec Department. They continue to grow and add new members each year. The garden is run by a project committee under Penfield Rec Department. Look at that.
Ah.
The wildflower, I just love to drive by. The wildflowers are absolutely beautiful.
One thing we have learned today, Terry, not all fire trucks are red.
That's true. That's true. We've got Pumpkin Hook here.
The Farmington Volunteer, they're in their 75th year.
I was honored to MC their award banquet this year. Thank you very much. And I've got a work shirt from them.
Ah, all right.
Little warm today for it, but thank you very much.
Chief John Weidenborner, thank you for being part of our parade. Hey, look at the dancers that are joining us for our Penfield parade.
Spins Dance Studio is here. They've been in business for over 30 years, offering 2 dance classes for 2-year-olds right through adults. Fitness classes, competitive, recreational. They include tap, ballet, jazz, hip hop, lyrical, musical theater, and acro. Look at this. Nice job. Oh my goodness. Did you see that?
You gotta hang in there.
Oh boy. Nice job, hon.
All right, what can we say? We have another page here, Terry, and I think it says no commentary provided, but we need none for Wegmans.
Oh.
Making a difference together. What can we say about Wegmans?
You know, it's kind of hard just to encapsulate Wegmans. Just this year, the Penfield Education Foundation did our yearly 5K, and Wegmans stepped up and provided all the water, energy drinks, all kinds of bagels, all kinds of donuts, and did so just out of the kindness of their heart. They are an amazing community partner here in Penfield and everywhere.
For those who have grown up here, years ago you'd be traveling and you'd say, I'm from Rochester, and they'd say, oh, Kodak, Xerox, Bausch & Lomb. Now you say, we have Wegmans.
You're right.
Now we're Rochester is Wegmans. That's what we talk about when we travel, no matter where we are. Where are you from? Rochester. Oh, have you been to Wegmans?
Just last night.
That's the first place to visit when you come to town or take an out-of-town guest.
We had a New Faces showcase, and they had 3 country artists from Nashville, and each one of them said, when is Wegmans coming to Nashville? So that should be your next spot, all right? Thank you for this.
Snacks.
Thank you.
Master Kim's Taekwondo.
And they have been with us since 1992. Panorama Plaza taught hundreds of families their character building program. Kim's emphasizes respect, self-control, exercise, and fun. Always fun. Always voted #1 for martial arts in Rochester.
Oh. Welcome to our Penfield Parade. Looks like we have a demonstration about to unfold.
That is awesome. The look of absolute determination on faces. Nice job. Thank you for that.
Master Kim, thank you for being part of our 4th of July parade in Penfield. What a beautiful day and what a great demonstration. And look at all the youngsters that are involved in that.
It's great.
The discipline you see there gives us hope for the future.
That's the
when you
important
look at young
thing.
people like that.
That is so key.
Here's Boy Scout Troop 312. Serving our community for 58
Thank
years
you.
now.
Our local Boy Scout troops have been responsible for so many great things in our community. You could be walking just about anywhere in the town hall area, Thousand Acre Park, and maybe a bridge or a staircase built by an Eagle Scout or troops or packs, and just we have a lot to be grateful for. To you gentlemen. Thank you. And ladies, thank you very, very much.
I still have my Cub Scout shirt hanging in the office at Channel 13.
Do you really?
So
That's awesome.
When tours come through, they see a Cub Scout shirt from Pack 80, which was Indian Landing School years ago.
Nice.
The wolf, bear, and lion badges back then. So it was a long time ago. They got to look like, wait a minute, we don't have those anymore. Whoa, look at this.
Wow.
Don't mess around with the Fiddlers of the Genesee.
Apparently
they
not.
come after you with that thing, you're going to be in trouble.
That's quite the tractor. That's a ride, I'll tell you.
Whoa, look at that.
Fiddlers of the Genesee, old-time fiddling in the Genesee River area of New York State. Here to play a variety of fiddle music with emphasis on music participation, encouragement of music development. That's awesome.
All right, now we have the Penfield Republican Committee. David Bast is running for Penfield Town Board, retired from the New York State Police in Penfield after 2.5 decades of keeping our community safe.
AJ Hatsky, 32-year Penfield resident, local business owner, longtime chairman of the Penfield Planning Board, running for Penfield Town Board this November. AJ promising to continue Penfield's long-time record of stable, competent, and sensible leadership, and asking for your vote this November.
And entering our viewing now, Mark Cassini, who is running for Monroe County Executive under the moniker Making Monroe Work for You. Good to see you.
Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Oh, thank
David
you.
Bass running for
Thank
Penfield Town Board. Good to see you. Mark Cassini working the crowd as well. You can tell the seasoned politicians, they don't stay in the center lane. They go right to they go to either side of the street. I know it may depend on what side of the street you go to. I noticed Mark Cassini going to the right side of the street here. I don't know.
You get a workout by the time this one's done, huh?
Oh, we always. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Tootsie Rolls. There we go.
Nice.
Never turn down a Tootsie Roll, that's for sure. The Penfield Republican Committee and County Committee as well, Marcus. And Frank Ciardi, also a county legislator who is seeking election as well.
Jeff and Allison LaPointe have lived in the greater Rochester area for over 30 years, graduating from Canandaigua Academy and Webster Schroeder, respectively. They now reside in Penfield and bring us Garage Force of the ROC. They're supportive of local businesses, nonprofit organizations, and it is their desire to share their success with local organizations dedicated to helping those in need. We thank you very much.
You hear the drums warming up now for the Towpath Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps. We'll talk about them now, Terry, because I think by the time they get to us, the music is going to be starting.
Yes.
They're known for their excellence in performance and the size, become one of the premier fife and drum corps in the country. The Towpath Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps.
The wonderful thing about this group is you can see the future of it right there with all the little ones right there with everyone else.
First Baptist Church, established over 200 years ago. A friendly and giving, caring congregation. They have a tent for you to see on the church grounds where they will be selling flowers. So thank you, First Baptist Church, for being part of our parade at the 4th of July. Ready for soccer?
Look at this. Penfield Rangers Soccer Club and the Penfield Strikers. Both clubs offer travel soccer programs for ages 7 through 19. They run from November through July, which is great. They play indoors in the winter, outdoor leagues in the summer, and local, nice job, and regional tournaments.
We also have the South Macedon Fire Department. Thank you for taking part in our 4th of July parade here in Penfield, but more importantly, thank you for being part of the mutual aid system that we know we can rely on. You can rely on Penfield. And another spiffy, I like these new fire trucks. They've gotten more color designs here.
I know, another one. This one is beautiful.
I see the Rochester Corvette Club is approaching. One of the largest in the U.S. They got over 900 members.
That's amazing. Prior to that, we have got, oh, look at this little.
Is that Barbie? Is that
Chihuahua.
our Barbie
This is
car?
Flower
I wasn't
City
sure where
Barbie Yacht
Barbie
Club.
was.
Excellent. Welcome. Thank you.
Barbie snuck in there. I wasn't sure.
Barbie's got a Corvette.
There's one car. Now we've got the Corvettes.
So they have over 900 members. They're celebrating 64 years of a social club of vintage cars from 1953 to classics and the brand new models, too. I've never seen a Corvette that wasn't absolutely awesome. Look at this.
Maybe you're looking for rain. I don't know. We got some rain coming. That could be a weather forecast. He's putting the top up.
Or maybe just need a little AC for a while. Yeah. Their charities are numerous.
Now we're getting back. Now we're going.
There we go.
That's cool. That is cool.
They choose a different charity to support every single year. Gosh, they are sweet.
One of our former chief photographers, Paul DePascal, was a very active member of the Corvette Club. Took his 57 Corvette down to Carolina now, and still driving it, taking part in all of the Corvette activities. A pretty active group. Wherever you ever go in the country, the Corvette people seem to find each other.
Right. My buddy Tom George was in there as well. Had Corvettes his whole life. Yes.
Good to see you.
Tom would often offer to take me for a ride. I went once. I did not make that mistake again. That man was a wacky driver. Yeah, like that.
When I was at Penfield High School years ago, Ralph Gray had a Corvette. He probably still has one. Was active in the class of '62.
Wow.
I'm very proud of that Corvette. Good to have you in our 4th of July parade today. Thank you for being part.
No hands.
We've had the Republicans. Now we have the Democrats marching.
Very good. Mel Callan joins us. Mel, a passionate advocate for Penfield and running for county legislature. LD9, with an unwavering commitment to our town spanning 35 years. She brings an incredible energy and a visionary outlook to enhance the quality of life in both Penfield and our entire county.
Democratic Committee passing a review here also, and I'm looking for Assemblywoman Jen Lunsford, representing our 135th district. There she is, walking in our parade today, including, of course, a good portion of the town of Penfield. I'm going to take a stab, but you don't. I want to make sure I say this one correct. Maroon Ajaka?
That's what I was.
Am I good?
Is it?
All right.
Good.
We hesitated.
Excellent.
We looked at each other and said, who's going to make, we want to make sure we say this correctly. Running for family court. Good to have you in our parade
Over
this
20
year.
years of experience in family, supreme, and criminal courts. Member of the 4th Department Appellate Division, attorney for the Child Panel.
More music coming from Mighty St. Joe's Drum and Bugle Corps.
They draw members throughout Western New York, Pennsylvania, and Canada. They've been performing with us at parades and events for 30 years. Always open to new members to help carry on the rich tradition of entertainment that fans have come to know and love.
The Mighty St. Joe's Drum and Bugle Corps. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
All right. Hey, I
That is
like
some
that.
beautiful noise, let me tell you. That was amazing.
Mighty St. Joe's Drum and Bugle Corps.
I don't know if
It's
I'm
got a
supposed to
website,
salute
too.
back, but I did.
MightyStJoes.com if you want more information on that one.
I love how the rims of the horns, thank you, sir, are all decorated in green glitter.
I've been taking a little video in case we needed it for the news tonight, but Terry, I don't need to take any more. Ben Vahey is here. Say hello to Ben. Ben, give us a wave. Channel 13
Oh, there he is.
videographer. He's on the scene, so if you want to get on Channel 13 tonight, stop over, say hello to Ben right there in the blue shirt. He's waiting for you.
Very nice.
All right.
Thank you. The Mill Wheel Girl Scouts have arrived. Mill Wheel Girl Scout Service Unit serves all girls in Penfield as part of the Girl Scouts of Western New York.
Oh, look at this.
Over 260 Girl Scouts.
Thank you for Tootsie Rolls. Look at this.
We tell them. People want to know who we are. You are an adorable
right.
cookie.
And I've got Tootsie Rolls.
I know you did.
I would give these to Ben to take back to my office, but I suspect by the time he got there, the bag would be empty. So I'm gonna hang on to this. And we've got a judge coming forward to make a judgment here.
Judge Renzi, after 14 distinguished years on the bench, Judge Renzi appreciates all the support over the years and the tremendous outpouring of continued support during his reelection.
Judge, good to have you with our 4th of July parade this year. Thank you all for being part.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've got the generations represented here, I think, today.
Very nice. Now, the Boy Scouts of America Troop 2020, established in 2019.
This is for
Home
girls
of the
ages
first
11
two
to 10.
female
Yeah.
Eagle Scouts. Nice job, ladies. Eagle Scouts of Seneca Waterways Council developing youth today for tomorrow's leaders. Oh, you sprung a leak there.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I mean in the back.
Very creative. Very creative float. We like that one.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Look at that. The water's going too. Look
I
at
know it. It's great.
I like that one. I think almost every one of
Wow.
these floats has a website, which is good. If you're, snapping a picture and you want to get more information on some of these groups, check out their websites as well. I think we have more music coming.
Right, yeah. The Keystone Club, Police, Pipes, and Drums from Gates. Gates Keystone Club. The Irish-themed police pipe band formed in 1998 to honor fallen members of our first responders and military communities. That band also meets honor flights in the ceremonies at the Greater Rochester International Airport. Don, I know you've been able to meet a number of honor flights. I don't think there's anything more emotional that happens on a regular basis.
We want to welcome now the committee to elect Christine Dimo Vasquez, a candidate for Family Court Judge as well. Welcome to our 4th of July parade here in Penfield. We all know how increasingly important family court has become in recent years, and especially now with so many young people being challenged in the court system. A family court is more important than it ever has been.
And Christine's hashtag is putting families first.
Got the Walworth Fire Department. They started up in 1929, staffed entirely by volunteers. Over 50 dedicated members to provide leadership. And again, as we have with every fire group has passed, reminded of that cooperation that exists, particularly here on the eastern side of Monroe County.
Protecting 12 square miles and assisting our neighborhood communities, as Don mentioned, when needed. Thank you to the Walworth Fire Department.
And here's our new one here, Mold Men Environmental. Locally owned and operated mold remediation, asbestos abatement, and water restoration company, over 10 years of experience. This is one of those, if they've got a website, they do, right on the car. You want to take this down because you may not need it today, but there's going to be a time you say, hey, I remember that car going by in the parade.
Right.
I've got a problem. Moldmenenv.com is where I want to call.
Penfield Window Cleaning. Rochester's top-rated residential commercial cleaning professionals for over 15 years.
I find myself checking the windows on the vehicle there, make sure they're all very clean. Very good.
Nice and clean.
We got them good.
Locations in Western New York and South Florida. Very nice. For premier services with attention to every detail, call Penfield Window Cleaning.
We say hello to the Penfield United Methodist Church. They're over on Baird Road. They've been serving this community for 180 years. And again, good to see the young people involved and marching in our parade today. And again, another website for you to check out, another congregation that I'm sure would welcome you on Sunday morning.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Wow, thank you. Hi.
Whoa, look at this. We got all kinds of food being sent our way.
Thank you.
I should be throwing Tootsie Rolls back from my stash. We've had more music this year than I can recall in years past.
I know, great music too. Well, we got to step it up at St. Joe's.
Yeah.
They're kicking some butt over here. That's awesome.
Let everything that has breath praise the Lord. Psalm 156 on the back of that.
That is
vehicle.
beautiful. Thank
hey,
you
we
so
say hello
much.
to Maria Cobillos, is it?
For family court judge,
Judicial candidate.
Monroe County Family Court.
Yeah, she's been an attorney for 20 years, extensive experience in family court, and would be the first Hispanic judge in Monroe County Family Court history. We welcome her to our parade today.
FRC 1511 Rolling Thunder. It is the Penfield's first robotics team. First for inspiration, for recognition of science and technology. Partners students with engineering mentors to increase and excite for STEM programs in our community. You guys are amazing. These are the people everybody's going to be working for soon.
Their title is first, but they have come in first in a lot of competitions.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Been recognized on the news.
2023 Finger Lakes Regional First Impact Award. Look at this. That is awesome.
They're all controlled. Look at that. They're controlling that from the laptops here, so they got to keep up. That is something. He's got a lot of concentration for the length of the parade. He's got to keep that moving.
I'm first trying to figure out who's controlling it.
We're back to the Cub Scouts Pack 230. They meet right here at the First Baptist Church in Penfield. Primarily scouts from the Cobbles Elementary School. Ah, yes.
Nice, go Cobbles!
The driver must be Aquila because the Cub Scouts follow Aquila.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, so we
There
know
you go.
Aquila has to be behind the wheel.
Oh.
What is that old one? The Cub, I should remember the Cub Scout. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate this.
Scott Hester did the Henrietta Parade.
Ah, okay. Right now? Oh, okay. He was telling me Scott Hetzko was at the Henrietta Parade, so. Oh, okay. I can't hardly hear you.
The Mark Time Marchers.
Rounding out our music here for the 4th of July parade. Good to see everybody here. We got the town of Penfield DPW. They're always kind of bringing up the rear in our parade here.
Absolutely.
Kevin Van Scott, Rich Gross are driving the 10-wheel dump trucks coming down here.
Alex Fasanella driving the sewer Vector truck.
Whoa, look at that.
That truck responds to sewer emergencies throughout the year, on standby 24 hours a day, and gratefully has assisted us on Valley Green Drive.
A reminder of all those in the town of Penfield that take care of us 24/7, whether it's the fire department, the Department of Public Works, the schools and the school buses we saw go by. And I think, Terry, a lot of encouragement for the young people that we saw marching in the parade today.
Absolutely. And that's our future.
We want to remind everyone a lot of activities taking place the rest of this day at Harris Whalen Park. So the 4th of July celebration continues throughout the day. Bach to Rock, you saw them coming through in the parade. They're going to be performing from 6 until 7:30. Allegro from 8 till 10. They'll perform the national anthem and Star Spangled Banner at 10 o'clock tonight. And then the fireworks display. So that will wrap up a great 4th of July celebration.
Absolutely. If Penfield knows how to do anything right, it's our fireworks. People talk about them all year round.
Yeah.
They're great.
We want to thank everyone for joining us. Terry, Clifford, great to have you here. And
I
and
appreciate
celebrating
you
our
sharing
4th.
this with me, Don. Thank you.
And we hope to see you again next year for the 4th of July celebration.
God bless America.